You see the screen? Look at this. I have this little button right here. I press that, and this rotates. How cool is that? The microphone that I'm holding in my hand comes with the car, and I'll explain why in just a second. Behind me is the Han EV by BYD. This is the world's leading EV car company in terms of individual sales. These guys sold almost 1.9 million cars in 2022, 500,000 more cars than Tesla did last year, which is nuts. Today, I'm gonna show you around because it has a couple of interesting features, something that I've never seen before, including what you do with this little microphone. Let's start off with the exterior, right? Because the inside, trust me, the inside's the good stuff. But let's start off with the outside. So they're going with like this kind of dragon face design language, that's what they call it, where they're trying to get the best of the Western world and the best of the Eastern to create like the ideal kind of styling, right? So the dragon face design language starts at the front, where they have like this very kind of aggressive, sharp eyes. It's all very like pointed forward. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. The logo is pretty interesting as well. I personally love these little blue touches right here. You see these like daytime running lights? They're blue and they're like sharp, and they call this the striking front grille. Now, what I like about this car as well, do you guys remember the old Razr phones back in like the 90s? These guys started in that industry. They were actually making the batteries for the Razrs back in the day. They started in 1995, and then in 2003 they entered the car world, and now they're making these cars, and they're literally leading the planet in terms of EV car sales, which is nuts. All right, so on the side, what I think is interesting is that the rims, you know, they're not huge, but if you look at the styling, it's almost like a faux center locking rim look. Like they look like they're center locking rims, but they're actually not. This is supposed to be like a performance luxury vehicle. This thing does 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. All right, so over on the side, yeah, you have flush door handles. These will open up. You can either use your phone to unlock the car, or you can use your remote. Here, again, kind of with the dragon face design language, you see like this has some gills on the side. I think this is a pretty cool little touch. And then on the back, you have what they call like the dragon claws. You see how the taillights have these kind of like vertical claws? In case you guys were wondering what BYD stands for, it stands for Build Your Dreams. And they make sure to remind you of that. You know, get some inspiration every time you hop in your car, build your dreams. And right now, this car is not available in the US for now. What happens in the future, we don't know. But they're already in Europe, they're in South America, they're in different parts of Asia. And in Europe, the pre-sale pricing is 72,000 euros. So it's in the upper end in terms of sedans. So we open this up. There's one pretty cool feature that, look, you can go over to the side, and I can literally pop this in there like this, and now I can charge anything I want to do. So I can literally dry my hair, I can make a coffee on the side of the car, anything. You can use the power from the car to power up anything else, which is pretty cool. Can you imagine just like standing in a parking lot, drying your hair, or just, I don't know, making some toast? That'd be pretty cool. I regret not bringing a toaster to this shoot. That's the outside of the car, but the best part is on the inside. And let's take a look. So this is the key. BYD, looks pretty cool. Shape of a car. Unlock it. Door handles pop out. All right. I gotta say, a lot of people think of like, when you think of like made in China, some people tend to think that it's not the best quality. Take a look at the inside of this car. Because, in fact, it looks pretty good. They have like this kind of high quality Napa leather on the seats. They got like different aluminum trims. You see that? Like aluminum over here. They have like wood panels, glossy finishes, and the carbon fiber in the middle is also a nice touch. These guys make literally 70% of the entire car. They only outsource 30%. They make the carbon fiber in-house. They make the batteries in-house. They even make batteries for like forklifts, trucks, I think like railways. Like these guys are freaking huge. They actually made this new battery called the Blade battery. And I mean, they put it through like the Mount Everest of durability tests. You know, they pierced through the battery directly. You know, a normal battery would just explode, go up in flames. There's no problem. They literally drove a truck over the battery and then installed it into the car to continue driving. Pretty nuts. So this is the world's first production car with that new BYD Blade battery. Two-tone steering wheel, also wrapped in leather. And in here, I got my microphone that comes with the car that's actually stored in here, like that. And the reason for that is because, you know, in Asia, they love the karaoke, and this is for karaoke. So you can just turn your car on, you see that? Start, stop right there. This reminds me of a BMW kind of start, stop. Press that, everything comes to life. Inside here we have the karaoke, I press that. And now, let me see. Yep, I can sing along. So if you have a song that you want to play, put it on. Adele, hello. To tell you I'm sorry. You hear that? We're gonna get a copyright strike. But what's cool, when I actually sing, it lights up in different colors to let me know my volumes and all that. I think that's pretty cool. But look at this. If I want to lower the windows, all I gotta say is 你好小弟
Hello.
打开车窗
好的，主驾车窗全开了。
and the windows lower. How cool is that? Pretty cool. My favorite part of the entire inside is this. You see the screen? Look at this. I have this little button right here. I press that, and this rotates. How cool is that? You get a vertical screen now, and I press it again, and it rotates back to horizontal. That is freaking sick. I have never seen that in any other car ever, and I don't know. I love it. Cool little feature. Up here, you see that? I can actually flick this. You get a camera. So with this camera, now we can take little selfies and videos. I can actually just swipe and I can go to camera, and that's your front camera. I can record if I want in the front, or I can just flip it. There you go. By the way, that's what JP looks like. If you guys have never seen what JP looks like, that is his beautiful face. But yeah, pretty good. You can get people in the back. It actually manages to capture everyone. My forehead looks gigantic in this. I mean, it's a fisheye, but damn, yeah, it's pretty. It's gigantic. Yeah, new insecurity unlocked. I think it's cool. I think it's a nice little party thing. Look, actually, I took a photo before with the BYD team. There they are. Oh, wow. Look at them. Awesome. Very good people, very kind. Look here, just so you guys see. You got some space. This is actually the phone. So they actually gave me this phone that comes with the car, but it's also the key. So they can unlock this car with the phone, which is pretty nice. We've got some cup holders. In here, you've already seen it, just some more space. Inside the glove box, you have a game controller, because you can play video games with this car. So on this screen, you can be in the back playing video games. You can be in the passenger seat. If you want to play a vertical video game, you just flip it around. I think that's pretty cool. Actually, let me see what the camera looks like. No, still got the head. Yeah, that head is not going anywhere. That's not the car's fault. That's my fault for having that friggin' Jimmy Neutron head. All right, let's go to the back. I gotta say, these seats are soft, man. Look at this. You know when you get the middle seat and you're like, oh no, not the middle seat. Everyone hates the middle seat. Look at how squishy this is. Look at this. This might be the squishiest middle seat I have ever seen in the back row of a car. And I'm not even joking. Like, this is not that uncomfortable. Over here, look, you have like little pillow-esque type of headrest. This is also very squishy. This is very nice, very nice. Quilted leather, nice touches. And what's cool is that the seats in the back also recline. So look, next to my window button, I have like an extra button, you see, so I can lower my windows here. Yep, nothing that innovative or groundbreaking. But next to it, I have another little toggle. I can just flick this back and look. Yeah, get some extra space. Also in the middle, you have a screen right there. This is considered to be the boss seat. So from this seat, I can change just about anything. I can change this guy, my seat. I can control most of the seats here. So slide to unlock. And then I can, look, add some AC going to my feet. This is the climate control. This is like the sunshade. I can do that too. So let's open it up. Look at that. So this obviously if you want to be chauffeur driven. And to be honest, if you buy this car, you can probably afford a chauffeur, because look, Rolls Royces and Maybachs, they're like almost 5 times the price. So with all the money that you save, you can probably get a chauffeur or two. Yeah, here I can also go to the front seat and I can just go, there you go forward. Look, you see? I have to admit that in the West, we get a somewhat not great perception of Chinese products because of the past where everything was made in China and it was like cheaper kind of plastic. I have to say I'm extremely impressed with what they've done in this car. The quality looks great. I mean, the materials feel good. I like the technology, I like the innovation. It's a fast car, 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. It's a fair price, 72,000 euros for this car in Europe for what you're getting. I like it. I'm surprised, but I like it. So now I'm just gonna drive it around and just see what it feels like. All right, time to drive it. So this is a family car, does 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. Let's see. Oh, wow. Wow, yeah, that's pretty freaking fast. Holy crap. Nuts. It's just crazy to me how unaware we are of like Chinese car brands. That this sold 500,000 more units than Tesla did is crazy. Look, we're going uphill. Wow, and this thing is pulling. That is fast. That is crazy fast. China has come a long way in terms of producing cars. Anyways, that is the Han EV by BYD. What do you guys think? Did it surprise you? I gotta do this one more time before we go. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.